Hi guys, Zak here. So I'm sure some of you have watched my last reaction video, but nobody even knew what actually happened. This was the video.
Oh my god, oh my god.
How did she even manage that? Oh, there's the white shadow. So regarding this video, I will show you in the last moment, okay, what actually happened that night. Uh, in today's video, what I'm going to show you is the smaller signs, what actually started happening. Like from June onwards, in the previous home, right? We all three of us we used to sleep in this bed. It was small, so it wasn't sufficient for all three of us. So when we moved here, we got a one more separate bed, and my son started sleeping here. It was good for at least I think for March, April, May. Yeah, my son slept very nicely, but starting from June, in the middle of the night, he always used to come, wake up, and he used to come and he used to sleep between me and my wife, and because he was scared. Kids normally have these nightmares or some dreams. So that's what actually happened. So later on, what happened is after a few days, I told him, you're a big boy now. You gotta sleep in your own bed, which he agreed. But me, I always try to teach my son not to be scared of anything. So that was my main purpose. So I told him to sleep, and I'm there, always watching him. Now, what actually happened is one of the creepiest stuff. He woke up in the middle of the night, and he was just sitting on the bed, and it's completely dark. I will take a picture and I will show it to you in the end. What was the scenario? So me, I just woke up from my sleep. As usual, I always check on him, like what's he doing, whether he's sleeping or not. And when I turned around and I saw him just sitting quietly on the bed under his blanket, and I immediately panicked. I freaked out seriously. My wife is still sleeping, but so I just get down and I go ask him, Why are you sleeping like that? I mean, why are you sitting up?" So he said, "Daddy, I'm scared. Can I come and sleep with you?" So I told him, "You should have come." And he said, "No, you told me not to." So I literally had a heartbreak for me doing that. So since then, now he's sleeping with my wife over there on the bed, and I've shifted here into his bed. So that was the story. And the same day, there's a video which actually happened because my son didn't have sleep like almost whole night, and I saw him in around like 4 o'clock like that. So when we woke up, he was sleeping a little bit more longer, so we just allowed him. And my wife is in the kitchen preparing breakfast, and I'm sitting in the living room, and you can see this incident. the piano just starts, making it just turns on by itself and starts making. First, it's was very quiet. I couldn't hear it much, but later on, the sound got increased, and you could see the sound is like something like laughing. That was one of the incidents. This happened in June, long term, like almost this. I'm recording this in August now, and that happened in June. Okay, so that one was an incident, and after that, you guys remember, right? My fishes, my especially my black fishes, were dying in the previous home. You know, if you go back to my haunted story, and you can see I've spoken about that. Normally, these black fishes they take the negative energy and they die. So, unfortunately, in the new home, all the black fishes now have died, and I've taken a video of the last fish which was dying. After that, I've just stopped bringing the black fishes because it's completely no use. I don't want them. I don't like to see them dying. At the moment, I've just got fighter fish, which is beta, and neon tetras. I'll just show you a glimpse of it. I've just made it a little bit new, and hopefully these ones they survive. Even though I have almost 20 years of experience keeping fishes. I wanted to talk about the clocks, which I actually never spoke about earlier, especially in my previous home. You know, one of the most weirdest thing about the clocks is like every time, you know, either one of the clocks used to get switched off or the other. And this used to happen every weekly based. Now you see we had a clock over here. You see about the Spider-Man, there's okay from the cameras. Shit, okay. All right, that's the nail. You can see the nail over there. Yeah, that's the nail. I actually removed the clock now because it's completely no use. None of them were actually working. Now, this was a common incident which we didn't know it's anything paranormal. We used to think like maybe okay, battery is like maybe it's like cheap quality batteries we are bringing and it's completely dying. But the same clocks, when we got it into the new home, they worked perfectly fine. I actually have a video of that. It's based on March. You can see my hairs are shorter, and there's no fish tank. There's no stickers on the wall. You can actually see. I'll just show you the video. Just see that, and I will talk about that.
Nana tuntun biar dergi. Nana super हो गया वरना ना हाथ बंद हो रहा है ना मैं बड़ी नोटिस कर रही थी अजय जरा अंदर में देखिए ना ये वाला देख रहे हैं बैटरी नहीं है उसमें ओके अंदर डिब्बा देख लो अब प्रॉब्लम है देखो मैं सेम टाइम स्टक हुआ जस्ट अ कोइंसिडेंस है कब हुआ है बंद दोनों वो पहले हुआ था ना ये अभी मैं देखी बेडरूम वाला बैटरी उसका कर चेंज
Okay, since that you have already seen the first video now regarding the clock, you can see my wife coming and saying to me that it's been 1.5 months now since we moved, and the clocks haven't stopped working. They're working perfectly fine. You see, my lips are already shivering right now. So at that moment, I completely ignored, but I knew the fact what it was. So actually, I recorded that and I kept it. I never knew it would come in handy this time. So just recently, the same incident happened. What actually happened in the previous home? Both the clocks stopped working simultaneously. But at that time, I didn't want it to show that something is wrong, so I didn't react much. Only after my wife and my kid they went to sleep, I actually came out and I recorded this video, which I'm going to show you. So I hope you can see the clock is stuck. It's most probably a battery fault, but two clocks going at the same time, it's obviously is very suspicious. And especially this happening in the previous home is what actually was bothering my wife today. So I hope you can see that now. Okay. So the weird stuff is like the clocks they turn off simultaneously. Now I actually removed these clocks also because it's completely no use. I bought new batteries, I put the new batteries, and again after one day they stop working. This used to happen same thing in the previous home. I don't know if it's related to paranormal or something, or maybe the clock has some problems. Anyways, we'll just try bringing some new clocks and we'll see then how it goes. Now, coming back to the first video which I actually spoke about, the reaction video. You see, until now, everything were just like minor signs, very minor. It was like just daily life. It was just going on, very minor. But I knew deep down something was wrong. So it was that reaction video. I actually took it at night, like 2:30 a.m. I know it's weird timing for me to do a reaction video because, of course, I get only one day off. I spend with my family, and so I had to get the reaction video done. So the only time was okay for me was at 2:30 because next day I had the afternoon shifts, so it was okay for me. So deep down, I was having that fear, because normally between 1:30 to 2 a.m. to 2:30, the in the previous home, the activity used to start more intensified. But it was 2:30 and actually nothing happened. But As you can see the video, it was almost nearing 3 a.m. and this happens. So I have not showed you this video until now, so this will be the last video for today. Just watch the video, and I've showed you both my mobile view and also the CCTV, and you will actually see what actually happened that day. Take care.
There's the white shadow.
How did she even manage that? Oh, there's the white shadow. I don't know whether the knocks have been recorded. Let me just